There is often a debate on the internet about whether 250 or 300 is better for enduro. And many riders, when they can't climb the hill, they will blame their bike for not having enough power, and they will say that they need 300 to be a better rider. In this video, I will show you what 150 can do and that it is competitive in enduro with big boys. Of course, this engine does not have a strong bottom end power like 300, but that is why the power is very explosive and the bike feels very light. As you can see, the 150 goes really well even in tough conditions. Of course, you need to keep the revs very low so you don't get unnecessary rear wheel spin and lose traction. The engine is very explosive, so it is a little harder to control it, but with enough experience and training it is possible. On this uphill we both used third gear and we had speed, but at the end we didn't have enough traction to climb to the top. I must say that the 150 easily loses speed if the throttle is released, and the engine will lose power. While the 300 has an advantage here, he can use throttle and play with the clutch to find traction. This hill is very steep and is a big challenge for 300 for sure. But also 150 does not lose speed while climbing, so I can say that this engine is able to climb to the top, but I need more traction for that. I used third gear and played a lot with the clutch to keep the revs high. As you could see, I overtook 3 KTM 300 models on this hill. I don't want to say I'm a better rider than them or anything like that. I just want to show that 150 is competitive, that it can be the same or better on the terrain when we compare it to big bikes. As you could see, the 150 is the ideal bike to push your skills to next level. The engine is very aggressive. 150 will help you to master aggressive riding style, what is important on enduro races. Because there is no big bottom end power, you will learn to control the clutch in correct way, and you will become clutch pro. And of course the bike is light, and a lot of tricks are easier to do with 150 than with 300. You will feel safer while riding it, but have respect for this bike. Because it's more aggressive than 300 and you can easily make a mistake and it can go wrong.
Halo, makni se!
As you can see, 150 can overcome the most difficult enduro conditions, but it does not have the best traction on rear because it is quite aggressive and wheel is just spinning. It also takes a lot of work with the clutch, but it's a good training for better clutch control. It's interesting, 150 doesn't boil easily like other bikes, it takes him a lot more time and abuse to boil. The size of the radiators is the same and the amount of coolant like on 300. And size of the engine and piston is smaller, maybe that's reason for this. The 150 is ideal for beginners because it is very light, but also for more advanced riders is not that bad. If I had to choose between 300 and 150, I would say 150. Because this bike is a lot more fun to ride and gives you more smiles on your face. But when the racing is in question and the result, then the choice is 300. Because it is less using your body and has more traction on wheel. For races, 300 is best choice.